thank you for being here. And Ridhima, I have known her for a while, and she had her relationship issues with her boss and a little bit with her mom as well. And then we went on to find out through Akasha that what happened and what was the sole reason. And I'd like to, we'll keep the details with Ridhima, but the best part to understand is how it helped, how it was before and how it became after, after the Akashic reading. So let Ridhima say it all.
Hi, Ridhima. Welcome in.
Hi, thank you so much. Super grateful to Mystic Lotus for giving me this opportunity to discuss or to bring out the brighter side of how Neha has helped me out through Akashic Records to bring about some kind of balance in my life. As Neha rightly pointed out, she of course helped me out with my relationship with my boss. I'll quickly give a short snippet of how it happened. I've had major issues with respect to my boss being very, very anxiety stricken. He would often just throw his anxiety onto me. And it boiled down to a point that I actually reached out to Neha and I said, I can't do this anymore. I've been in this profession for 6 years and I don't know how to move with it. And Neha, being a beautiful Akashic record reader, she reached out to me and she's like, Ridhima, your karmic account with this boss and this company has not yet ended. So you have to find out ways to balance it by making sure that you create a protective shield around you. And to be very honest, it's been 6 months ever since this reading was done, and I have seen a huge change in my boss to an extent that now he allows me to have that space in my work area and give me that confidence instead of anxiety, which is a major shift considering I had worked with this person for almost 6 years with the anxiety that was being transferred. The second aspect was, of course, which Neha has very sweetly missed out, was the aspect of my health, wherein during Akasha Records, I was guided through Neha that I should get my blood tests done. I didn't know the reasons for that. And to be very honest, my entire ask during that Akashic record was about my relationship with my mother. However, certain things came out and I was told to have a blood test. Within a month, I went to get my blood test done and it revealed that I had some kind of blood infection. And that had come out during certain issues that had arisen in my body. And to be very honest, I was also told that once you've gotten your blood test done, you would eventually know the next steps. And ever since I got that blood test done, I've made it a point in my life to get that done every 6 months, to understand how my body is functioning, and to also help myself kind of balance out the nutrition proteins that I required for my body. So it's somewhere, even though everything was connected, but it was unconnected, but it really helped me out. And it's been a wonderful experience being able to be in that position where I can understand what has been going on in the past and what I can do and the guidance with which I can proceed further.
Right. And in fact, Ridhima, Neha, there are 2 questions here that Harshad's written. How do we get the solutions? And Anju's written, after reading the Akashic record, within how much time can we see the changes? Harshad, Anju, we've just heard from Ridhima. Ridhima, if you could just reiterate for Harshad and for Anju and for everybody else who would have this query, where did the guidance come from and what was the approximate time frame? And this is, of course, time frame relevant to you. It's not necessarily that everybody will, it'll be the same time frame for everyone. So
ideally, I would really suggest everybody on this group to not focus on the time frame within which a certain guidance would come into actuality, because the moment you set that intention in your mind, you're looking at a goal that has to be achieved. What I would recommend, and what Neha had also recommended me, was, Ridhima, go with the guidance, flow with the guidance rather than looking at that end goal, right? And I flowed with that guidance. I put into action that guidance. So I would definitely urge people that when you are getting Akashic records done, please do not focus on what has to be achieved.
Right. Interesting. Thank you for that feedback. But I'm still going to ask you, Ridhima,
Sure.
how soon did you start seeing the results, even though you weren't paying attention to the time, because
Well,
that's not the focus.
sure. Well, I did see if I would be
If you
around
look
2
back,
months.
yeah.
Around 2 months, within 2 months.
Right. And you, in those 2 months, you were actioning whatever guidance had been given
Definitely.
from the Akashic records to you
Definitely.
via Neha, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Ridhima, for coming on. And when you said you've been working for 6 years, I wanted to ask you, did you start working in school? I mean, look at you, Neha, look at her. She looks so young.
She's a brilliant lawyer, Neelu. Does she look it?
No. You look like a sweetheart baby.
I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. But yes, I'm a lawyer.
Nice. Congratulations. And you had to be on the call. I can see all the dragonflies behind you.
Yeah, just picked up one of the empty offices to attend this call.
And the right one you did. And thanks so much, Ridhima, for joining us.
Thank
Neha,
you.
anything you want to say to Ridhima before we say bye to her?
Yes, thank you, Ridhima. Thank you for such a nice testimonial. I had actually forgotten of the health part, because yes, but thank you for bringing that in. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Lots of love to everybody. Thank you.